Hi, everybody. Hey, Divine Lovely. Oops. How are you doing? Hey, Superwoman. Thank you. No way. What were you thinking, Divine Lovely? Always want to use your other handle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Amen. Soul Tribe. Well, yeah, landlords, especially slum landlords, they be trying to get away with the most, as much as they can. And then when they're required to do something, they only want to do the bare minimum. Oh my God. That's way too much. That's way too much going on, Minnie. Hey there. Hey, Patricia, long time no see. Good for you. Good for you. If you don't advocate for yourself, who will? Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen Patricia. You're so welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with I'm actually gonna start with doing some cubes before I actually start reading. I'm just gonna put this down because it's easier for me to. I'm just gonna put this over everything so I can. It's easier because the wood has like those splits in between. The cubes kind of fall in between. Yes. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay. So 1019 could be significant for someone. 1019 could be significant. 1019, this could be someone's age or birth birthday or the last four of their phone number. We have love here. Ooh, we have care. Care. We have care, love, care, cold. Someone needs to take care of a cold. I don't know if someone is sick. I'm hearing chicken soup, chicken soup. So if someone has a cold, your ancestors, your loved ones who've crossed over on the other side, these numbers could be significant to them. Someone who was either born on the 19th or the 10th or in the month of October. If you add 9 plus 1, that's 10. Interesting. This is actually the date my mom died too. 10/19. That's when my mom died. So I take it as my mom being here as well. So some of you might actually be coming down with a cold. You need to take care of yourself. Someone's name could be Rose. Someone's name could be Rose. Rowan, Rose. Someone's name could be Joe. Joe. Someone's name could be Greg. Yeah, Holy. I have Holy here. Someone's name could be Roger. Roger. I'm also hearing Roger Dodger. So someone could have a relative or a family member that's crossed over who actually was in the military. Roger Dodger. Roger that. Someone who was in the military or was a police officer. Hmm. I got ogre. Ogre. Hmm. I don't know. That could be significant to someone. Ogre. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is my grandmother's name, August. So not only do I have my mom here, but my grandmother is here. Someone's being recorded. Someone's being recorded. Someone's being recorded either at your job or I'm seeing someone's neighbor is recording them. For some of you, you could have pain in your leg pain. Hmm. To God be the glory. I'm getting glory, glory. To God be the glory. Someone's name could be Gloria. Someone's name could be Lori. I also have lore here, so this could have to do with folklore. Oh, wait, I didn't see what Patricia wrote. I was reading the cubes. Oh wow. Hi, Travel Queen. Um, For whatever reason, because it's not coming out in the cubes, I got hysterectomy. So I don't know if someone is planning on having a hysterectomy or had a hysterectomy. This may not be for anyone in the room now, but maybe later. I'm gonna roll again and see what comes out one more time. Again, we have 10, 21. So 10 and 21 could be significant. Again, this could be someone's birthday. Someone could be 21 years old, 10 years old. Someone's a hoarder, or someone has a family member, someone in the family who's a hoarder. This is a mental disorder. You need to get them some help. Um, Someone could be hearing owls. Owls can sometimes be an omen of death, not necessarily in your household, but it could be an omen of death of someone in the neighborhood. Someone could have large breasts. Sorry, I have Hooter here, Hooters. Okay. Someone could live in the hood. In the hood, why is that relevant? Someone could live in the hood and their name could be Tara. Tara. The number 6 could be significant. Someone born in the month of June, someone born in the month of October. Again, I'm getting that someone is being filmed in the hood. Now, this could, interesting. They're saying that they're giving you a hint. If you live in the hood, if you live in the hood, you're being recorded. And I don't think it's by a neighbor. I think it's by, I'm going to be honest with you, it's either the FBI or the police. It's either the FBI or the police. That's what I'm picking up on. Someone is also dealing with a situation where they're being recorded. There could be a hate crime. This could also have something to do with a hate crime in your neighborhood. I'm getting specifically, if you are Latino and you're living in a predominantly white neighborhood, or if you're Black and you're living in a Latino neighborhood, something to do with a hate crime. There's a hate crime that's coming out, and someone is under investigation regarding a hate crime. This could also be like under investigation or being under surveillance because of some illegal stuff that might be going on. Hmm, let me see. Hi, Pray Love. Let me see what else I have here. I heard I don't give a hoot. I don't give a hoot. Someone could be a fucking tool. I got tool here. Someone's, ooh, I also have loot here. So some of you guys could be coming into money. This could have to do with money, or you could be under surveillance, or someone in your neighborhood is under surveillance because of money laundering, or the house could be a trap house, like a drug house. That's very specific. Someone could be Burley, Burley. Someone's name could be Earl. Someone could be luring people into this trap house. I feel like that's sex trafficking specifically. Someone's asking for help. Someone needs help. Interesting. And I feel like it has to do, someone's being held against their will and they're asking for help. They need help. This is sex trafficking. I really believe that. Okay. All right. Let me move on to the readings. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. If not with you guys, maybe for someone who actually comes into the someone who comes into the space afterwards and sees the video. So let me go ahead and get started with the read. If anyone, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this is your first time in the room, or if you always come here, just double check to make sure that you're still subscribed. If anyone would like personal readings, you can check my rates on my YouTube channel. If anyone would like a reading today, I am accepting donations. Okay, I'm going to put that away. Let's go ahead and get started with the read. So you guys pick a cube. Okay, the first person who puts it in the feed, that's what I'm going to do. We can do love, career, and money. Love, career, and money. We may do all three, but let's start with at least one. Career, got it. Career is the first one, and then we got money. Okay, so let's start with career. Okay, so the cube is actually saying promotion or a new job. So let's read on that. So some of you might be up for a promotion or a new job. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Uh, yeah. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Surround me and the viewers in love and God's light, in God's love, in God's light. Show us career. Show us career for the collective. The cube says that someone is up for a promotion or is moving to a new job. Show us career. Show us career or a new job, a promotion for the collective. One more shuffle. Thank you, angels. I'm hearing specifically because I saw the Four of Wands in reverse. Someone actually might be out of a job right now where you don't have any income coming in. That's about to change. That's about to change. Ooh, yeah. Now, I got the tower here, but I feel like this is good. This is good. Someone's having to start from the ground up, having to start all over again with a new job. I mean, if this is a promotion, it could be that you're getting promoted because someone got fired or someone's about to get fired. Someone's about to get fired. Okay. Yeah, competition. Competition. You're beating out the competition. If you applied for a new job, you beat out the competition because of your skill set, the way you presented yourself at the interview, your ideas that you may bring to the company. They were really impressed with what you had to say. Now, if this has to do with getting promoted within your company, you still beat out the competition because you weren't the only person who applied for the job. So you're beating out the competition. Your work speaks for itself. Some of you might actually have a job where you're having to talk to people all the time. You could be in communications, um, something where you're constantly having to communicate. If you're in sales, the same thing. This also helps you out in getting this promotion, or you're going to get this promotion. Yeah, for some of you, you're leaving a contract that you're under right now to go to this new job because it's just a better opportunity. It's just a better opportunity. For those of you who actually, some of you may actually, there's a couple of things here. Someone could be out of a job. You could be sleeping in your car, or you're couch surfing. I think that's what you call it, couch surfing. That's about to change. You're going to get a job that's going to help you to get back on your feet. That's the first thing. Some of you could have been out of a job because of illness, or you had an injury. You see, this person is on crutches. You could have a work injury, so you've been out of work. And when you go back into the job, if you're on workers' compensation, you may not get your old job back. You may be getting something different within the company. It could be better than what you It's modified duty. So let's say you were standing or you were moving equipment or something like that. Now you're going to be on desk duty, which would be a lot better for you because at the job you were at, you were feeling left out in the cold, and that's why you actually moved on, decided to apply for a job somewhere else. Okay, yeah, some have been trying to balance one or two jobs, have been trying to balance two jobs going back and forth. I feel like you're getting a job where you only have to have one job. You only have to have one job. Some of you are very good at juggling, and this is what got you the promotion within your company or the new job. You're very good at multitasking and getting things to balance out without getting stressed out. You have complete control over your emotions and the environment that you're in. You work very well under pressure, under stress. Some of you were in an unfortunate situation where maybe the work wasn't balanced, or you ended up picking up the slack start a new life, have a new beginning. I feel like I may have. Thank you. Thank you, Eat, Pray, Love. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, everyone, for all of your donations. To the donated list. Okay. Thank you, Angel. Ooh. Depends on how you look at it. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse, but this may not necessarily be a bad thing. For those of you who have been in a situation where you've been lacking money, you're sleeping in your car, you're couch surfing, living with family, you don't have a job, like I said, your fortune is about to change. If some of you have been in a situation at a job where you weren't getting paid enough, where you did have to have more than one job in order to make ends meet, turn in your direction. And this is just confirming what I just said. The Wheel of Fortune coming in reverse. I feel like again with the just like in the Justice card, you have the scales. Justice card coming in reverse, you have the scales that are balanced, right? If it's in the upright. Same with the Six of Pentacles. You have the scales that are balanced in the upright, but both of these cards are in reverse. I feel like the illusion was that it was a balanced situation when it came to money, and money was being given to, I don't know, a certain group, to the managers rather than employees, or more money was negotiated for this person and you're not getting enough, something like that. Something where you're still getting paid like $10 an hour. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Things are about to change for you. Okay? Things are about to change. Yeah, you've endured this. You're strong. You've endured this, whatever this is, whatever your situation is. You've endured this. You could have had like a really malicious boss, someone who had a really sharp tongue. Yeah, and a supervisor. Like, yeah, in the direction of happiness and releasing yourself from this devil energy, this toxic energy. Okay? So that is the career read. That's the career. Let's move on to the donation list and then we'll do the money read. Okay? We'll do Travel Queen donated as well. Okay, so we have Eat, Pray, Love up first and then Travel Queen. People don't want their name said, so I just go by their handle. Yes, I know, I know it's you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. A message from your guru. I want to make sure. A message from your guru. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you for the beautiful messages. The beautiful messages regarding career. I'm asking for Amu and I'm asking her guru to come through. Her guru to come through. What messages do you have for Amu? 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 Amen. Oh, beautiful. Face your fears. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. Release the power of fear. We got unicorn. Invite serendipity. Invite serendipity. See if you can see that. It's a really beautiful card. Invite serendipity. Oh, and make the best choices. Make the best choices. Make the best choices you can for yourself. Choices. It looks like you might have some choices, some decisions to make about your life. Take a vacation is at the bottom. Let me see. Let's see what else is here. I just want to see what the other cards have to say. Letting go, animal bond. No, I feel like this is. Let me go ahead and do a tarot on this. Thank you. Thank you to Amu's guru. Thank you. Can you further explain facing your fear, finding serendipity, and making the best choices? I'm asking for Amu. Okay. Yeah, we have collaboration here. We have the Three of Pentacles. Um, I don't know if I know I've had a reading with you before where I have said that you were very outspoken. I feel like maybe you're not always heard. And sometimes it may feel like you're coming across as being too assertive or aggressive. And there's a fear that's creeping in now that people are seeing you as too strong, too aggressive, because you feel like get your point across. Your guru is telling you do not be afraid of your own personal power. Don't be afraid of your own personal power. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to put your ideas on the table. Don't be afraid to disagree with people when they say stuff to you or when they say something that you don't feel accurate or isn't true. Don't be afraid to speak up and stand in your power. I feel like that's what that is. Don't be afraid. Don't dim or hide your light. It is important that you continue to shine. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so the Five of Swords came out. It came out in reverse. I feel like you're trying to diffuse some sort of conflict with someone or a group of people. So if this isn't work, it could be friends, family, something where you've chosen to be silent rather than speak up because you're afraid of how people might actually see you and you don't want to cause any waves or confrontation. And I'm hearing that you need to have more confidence in what you're actually saying. Wait, I gotta get my glasses. Okay, good. Okay, good. So that's making sense to you. That's good. And finding serendipity. But I don't feel like finding serendipity is dimming your light. I don't feel like that is the answer. By dimming your light, you find serendipity. I don't feel like that is the answer. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna have to make some choices about. Let me clarify this because it looks like you're having to make some choices about a journey that you need to take, or you're waiting for your ships to come in. This can have to do with family or your job or something that has to do with your stability because the Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Um, why is the Three of Wands coming in reverse? Again, with the Wands being there, this has something to do with communication, with choosing to be silent out of fear of your own power, out of fear how people will view you or see you. Thank you, angels. Why is the Three of Wands coming in reverse? Why is the Three of Wands coming in reverse? Why is the Three of Wands coming in reverse? Oh, oh, there might be a tower moment coming. You might actually need a tower moment. It fell out, but I'm gonna put it back in the deck. But you might actually need a tower moment in order for you to get the fire under your butt. We're getting the Four of Pentacles coming in reverse. I don't feel like this is saying you need to be less selfish. I feel like this is saying you need to be less guarded. You need to open up more. There is some sort of fear with embracing your full power, embracing every aspect of yourself, the good and the bad, and standing in confidence in your ideas, in your thoughts, and especially in the way that you present to people. I don't know what you do for a living, but if you're having to go to the table and negotiate contracts or talk ideas or whatever, don't be afraid to speak up because you may have heard that someone thinks you're aggressive or too assertive. You need to stand in that power. You need to stand in that power. Yeah, this is the truth. I'm going to leave it there. We got the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is something you need to do. Okay. All right. No, don't hide. Okay, Travel Queen, just a general read. Okay, let's see what comes out. I always feel like general reads are the hardest because they're everywhere. They can be everywhere and nowhere. At least to you. I'm sure that the universe knows what it's doing, but sometimes that's what it feels like. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. I'm asking for Travel Queen. I'm asking for Travel Queen. I'm asking for Travel Queen. You're very welcome. I'm asking for Travel Queen. May I have a general read for Travel Queen? May I have a general read for Travel Queen? Looks like you might be walking away from a situation. I just saw the Eight of Cups. Something you're walking away from because it no longer serves you. It could be someone, it could be a love interest, but it can also be someone who's just too emotional for you. Like their emotions get too they get too overworked and you're like, I can't deal with that. I don't know who that is, but let's see. Thank you, angels. Thank you. A general read for Travel Queen. You have a general read for travel queen. Thank you for all the beautiful messages. Thank you. Yeah, a decision. You've made a decision about something or a situation. You've come to a conclusion or a decision about a situation. Yeah, but you're keeping it to yourself. I don't know what this is. Is it like you've made a decision, like maybe it's something you've been mulling over for some time or a few months, and you've made a decision, but you're not telling anybody. You're not telling anybody. I don't know if this has to do with work because I have the Eight of Pentacles here. This has something to do with your livelihood, something to do with work, or something that you put a lot of work into. It could be it's still at the beginning stages. Maybe you want to start a business, or it's some sort of endeavor that's going to affect your money. So either you're selling something, you're buying something, you're working. This has to do with a job where you're going in a different direction with a job, or you're leaving a job, or you're starting your own business. Something that's going to affect your money, but you're not telling anybody about it. We have the Strength card here. The Strength card. You could be dealing with um, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo specifically. But I feel like whatever this situation is, it has taken you time to tame it, to get it under control. That's what I feel like. It's taking you time to get it. It was a beast, basically. It was a beast of a task to take on, and you finally gotten it to a point where you have it under control. It's under your reign, um, but you're still keeping it a secret. Let me see. We all over the place for sure. Yes, thank you everyone for the donations. Thank you. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is sexy. The Queen of Wands is confident. She dresses really nice. She communicates very well. There's something about her energy that's very alluring. Um, Here's what's interesting about this Queen of Wands, because I feel like the woman in the Queen of Wands is very similar to this woman in the Strength card. I feel like this Queen of Wands is not afraid to get her hands dirty. She's Even though she's a queen and she sits on a throne, she's not afraid to step down from her throne and walk amongst her people. So there is a connection that this Queen of Wands I heard has with the divine, also has a connection, is very connected with her regalness, her beauty, but also very grounded and connected with other people who may not be in the same position that she's actually in. And because she has that connection with all three and a balance between all three, I think she is able to uh, get the things that she wants. She's able to get the things that she wants. She's able to get things done. She's able to get people to trust her, whether they're in high positions or low positions. She's able to get people to trust her. There's something very mystical about her as well. Okay. Ooh, we got the devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or this could be vices or indulgences that you have. I don't know yet. Maybe it could be greed because it's falling on this Eight of Pentacles. It could be greed. It could be shopping. It could be sex. It could be alcohol, drugs. It could be anything. It could be dealing with toxic people and knowing how to control toxic people, or knowing when to actually walk away from people who are toxic. Because remember, before I said that I actually saw the Eight of Cups and you were walking away from someone who seems to be really emotional and you're like, I'm not dealing with that. Like that is completely unnecessary. Someone who just goes from 0 to 100. So it and that comes with that Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands regalness, she doesn't align herself with people like this. Or it could be just that you have some sort of a vice or an addiction that you maybe need to work on or that you learned from. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles coming in reverse. Being ungrounded. Oh, the Thief card. The Thief card. Something could have put you in a situation where you've always been this Queen of Wands. You've always been strong. You've always been really self sufficient. But you could have put your trust in someone, could have been a Capricorn, but you could have put your trust in someone who cheated you out of your money, out of your time, out of something where it just made you feel like I'm not grounded anymore. And so now you've grown from whatever that situation may have been. This may not be a lover. This could be a family member. This could be anybody. This thief. But whatever it was, you feel like they took advantage of your kind nature, right? They took advantage of your kind nature. And so it put you in a position where you felt that you weren't grounded or you felt like you were robbed of a lot of the things you worked for. And so, with this Two of Swords coming in reverse and the High Priestess, it's almost like saying, never again. I'll never speak on that again. I'm not telling anybody my my business until it's in order and it's ready to go. They will find out when it's happening. They will find out when I have taken the trip to Paris and I have this going on, or whatever the situation is. You will not speak your blessings before you've reached the end point, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it seems you may have been in a situation where you were stuck and now you're unsticking yourself. You've learned the lesson, you've seen the other side of the coin. That's what I'm hearing. You've seen the other side of the coin, which has forced you to grow as an individual. It has forced you to grow in a good way as an individual. I can't imagine it being anything but good if you're growing, right? It'd be different if you were regressing, but it looks like you're growing. You grew from a situation, or you're going to grow from a situation, or you're in this right now. Yeah, this could very well be a love situation because I have the of Swords here, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Swords here. So someone could have put you in a situation that you thought loved you and um, really they had other intentions. Yeah. Again, this can have to do with your money, some sort of family situation. This can have to do with your money where the Ten of Pentacles coming in reverse. Something to do with your money. Or you want people to think, I don't have no money, and you're keeping your mouth closed about what you have because you don't want anybody asking you like, oh, can I borrow a couple of thousand? Does that make sense? Yeah, walking away from toxic people. Oh, good. I'm glad it's on the money. All right. If you have any other donations, let me know because I've been looking at the board here. So if we don't have any other donations, we're gonna move on to the money cube and see what the money cube has to say. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, when you have money, it is the nature of the beast. Oh shit! I rolled it right on the. I rolled the dice right on the floor. Oh Lord. Ew. So I got by. I got buy. So some of you may be looking to buy something like a house. You may be looking to buy a house. You may be looking to buy a new car. This has something to do with buying. Thank you, angels. Show me. Thank you, angels, for all the beautiful reads. Thank you, angels. Show me why buy is here. Why is buy here? Show me why buy here is here. Show me why buy is here. What should they be buying? Is the collector supposed to invest in something? Thank you, angels. Thank you. For some of you, it's a house because I'm seeing the Four of Wands in my head and I heard legacy. Building a legacy. Building a legacy. Hmm. We have the Page of Cups, the Strength card in reverse. Hmm. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you're in a situation where um, you're spending too much money. You're buying whatever you want. When you get extra money, I'm guilty of this too. When you get extra money, instead of putting it away in like the safe in your house or in the save in your savings account, you're actually spending it. You're actually spending it. So you need to pull back on that. You need to pull back on spending the extra money that you're getting. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands showing up? For some of you, you could be spending this money on a kid. I'm hearing video games, like buying video games. Every time this kid wants a new game, you're going out and buying it. Try to save the money, or maybe like trade in their games, their old games, so that you can buy a new one rather than spending the extra money that you're making. Okay, some of you need to invest because I just saw the Eight of Pentacles. That was either the Seven or the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, angels. Thank you. Angels, thank you. Yeah, some of you are being foolish with your money. Some of you are being foolish with your money. You're giving it away. You're giving it away, and it's time to actually stop doing that. Okay, you're doing a disservice. You want to build a future. You want to build a future for yourself and your family. Someone's manipulating you into giving them this money. Hmm. Some of you might actually end up like in front of a judge because someone owes you money, and it's not like a little bit of money, it's a lot of money. Let's see. Okay. Okay. For some of you guys who you were giving your money to in the past, they're coming back. Not only did I get the nostalgia card, but I got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, divine, lovely. What's your question, lady? What's your question? I'm waiting on Divine Lovely to give me her question. All right, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and pull a card for Divine Lovely. Let me do a 3-card spread for her. What messages do you have for Divine Lovely? 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 Wolf Eyes, you can go ahead and post your question as well. Ooh, conflict with others. We got the 5 of Wands or 5 of Fire. Having conflict with others and pretending like it's not happening. Oh Lord, poor Minnie Mouse. The Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Okay, you need to like pay attention to this is for Minnie Mouse or Divine Lovely. There are some things going on around you, conflict that's going on around you, and you're not paying attention to the signs. You're not paying attention to the signs, you're ignoring it. It's time for you to take a moment and pay attention and figure out how you're going to handle this. Okay? You can't just let it slip by or let people talk to you any way they want to either. Okay? Don't let it slip by. Hmm. Yeah, this has to do with decision making. I have the Queen of Hair. The Queen of Hair. Maybe you're the Queen of Hair. I don't know. The Queen of Air, objective decision making. Having to make a decision. This is very important. Yeah, it's very important. There's some sort of important decision you need to make, and it's about a conflict that's going on around you, and you're choosing to ignore it like it's not existent. It's not existing. Okay? Wolf Eyes, do you have a question? Why was Chris and Will fighting in my dream? Or more like a vision? Thank you and the angels. Of course. Let's see. Thank you, angels. I'm asking for wolf eyes. It's been moss. I'm asking for wolf eyes. Thanks. I'm asking for wolf eyes. Thank you. I'm asking for wolf eyes. Why were Will and Chris fighting in her dream? Why were Chris and Will fighting in her dream? Why were Will and Chris fighting in her dream? Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with money. This has to do with rescinding an offer or taking back an offer. This is taking back some sort of an offer, some sort of a gift about the Empress, which is you. Something, something like, you know, when someone says, take it back, or I'm going to kick your ass. Something that's either been said or something that was given that someone's trying to take back. And it's regarding this Empress. It's regarding the Empress. We have a masculine here operating in their darker side. It's the King of Wands, so it's someone who has fire in their chart. If fire is not there, if they're not a fire sign, they do have fire in their chart, or they've tapped into that energy because whatever this situation is, they're upset about it. I don't know what the situation is. The three of you collaborating, something about the three of you collaborating, there's not going to be a victory. Like, even if they fight over this situation, no one's going to be victorious. Judgment, the devil, in reverse, though, in reverse. The world, we got a lot of major arcana here. The world, something coming to an end, being active. This doesn't tell me anything. I don't know what they were fighting over, but it seems like something that was offered, someone is saying take it back, or they're trying to take it back. Someone makes an offer and someone's being asked to take it back. So they could be fighting over something that was offered to you, this Empress. Okay, let me just put it to you this way. Let's just say both Chris and Will were interested in you. And so they're talking amongst one another and they're like, yeah, I'm going to ask her out. Or this person's like, yeah, I should, I want to hang out with her more. And, or one person knows you better than the other, or whatever it is. Well, somebody beats the other person to the punch and asks you out. And they knew that the other person was going to ask you out. And so they're trying to get them to take it back because they knew all along that was their plan. Does that make sense at all? I hope that makes sense. And somebody's really upset about it. They're really upset about it. And it's like they're putting a hex on this person, like, it's not going to go well. You can take her out, but it's not going to go well because you knew what my plan was. So it's like they're putting a curse on this person. Hmm. Let me see. Mm, Somebody who has earth in their chart, or maybe an earth energy, is going to move very quickly to try to see if they can get things to grow with you. Like, they're going to plant the seeds and they're going to be like, okay, I need this to be here by tomorrow. I'm seeing like Jack and the Beanstalk. Like, they're putting too much, they're overdoing it. They're not taking their time with nurturing the seed that they've planted and watering it every day. It's like they put the seed in the ground and then they give it super grow. And it's just too much for the seed and it becomes this huge beanstalk. Like it's when you nurture something and nurture the seed and you watch it grow and you give it the nutrients that it needs over time, and you don't give it super grow to where you have like these huge beans, but you have the small fruit that it bears. Those are the small fruit, the natural fruit. It's always like the sweetest. The big fruit or the big vegetable never has any flavor to it. I don't know why. Maybe I'm hungry. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but that's how I feel. Like, the smaller the vegetable or the fruit, the sweeter it is. But when you start overdoing it and giving it super grow and trying to figure out ways to make it bigger and better, and you keep giving, and then all of a sudden you got this giant beanstalk going up to heaven that you can't climb or get any good fruit or veggies from, I just feel like it's different. It's different. So someone might be pouring it on too thick to get what they want. moving too quickly. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, we have a divine pair here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. But they're stuck. So between the two of them, we have the Hanged Man. There is something coming between, like a wedge, between this divine match that is making the relationship stuck where it can't grow anymore. We have the Two of Pentacles coming in reverse, so something coming into balance. Oh, again, with the Chariot coming in reverse, I feel like that's the Hanged Man energy. Feeling stuck, but I have the Hierophant. That has to do with marriage. If this Queen and King of Pentacles can unstuck themselves or move past whatever that wedge is and move forward, it's going to lead to a long-term commitment like marriage. If you don't believe in marriage, you're going to shack up. You're just going to shack up. Okay? Yeah, I love fruit. This reading is not about fruit. It was just an analogy. Okay, good. I'm glad it makes sense. I'm glad it makes sense. All right, you guys. I will talk to you later. Have a good day. I'm going to try to log on again later or like tomorrow. Okay, bye.